Did you know that New York City has some of the most unusual attractions in the world? I mean, we all know about Times Square, the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty. Those are iconic. Those are New York City, baby. But what about the weird stuff? What about the stuff that makes you scratch your head and say, what is this place? New York City is a city that thrives on its diversity, its energy, and its ability to surprise you around every corner. Today, we're ditching the tourist traps and diving headfirst into the weird, the wonderful, and the downright unusual side of New York City. We're talking about hidden speakeasies, abandoned subway stations, secret museums, and so much more. Trust me, guys, you haven't truly experienced New York until you've explored the hidden gems. So, buckle up, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go on an adventure. All right, guys, we're going underground, deep beneath Manhattan. You might think you know the subway system, but trust me, you've never seen anything like this. City Hall Station is a place frozen in time. Vaulted ceilings, skylights, brass chandeliers, and Guastavino tile work. It's like stepping into a time capsule from 1904, a subterranean palace forgotten by time. This isn't just a subway station. It's an architectural masterpiece hidden in plain sight. So, why is this stunning station abandoned? As trains got longer, City Hall Station's curved platform couldn't keep up. It was decommissioned in 1945, left to history, but you can still experience its grandeur. Peek from the 6 train or join the New York Transit Museum for exclusive tours. The light filtering through the skylights is magical. You can almost hear echoes of footsteps from a bygone era. It's a stark contrast to today's subway stations. City Hall Station reminds us that even in a city that never sleeps, there are secrets waiting to be uncovered. All right, from the depths of the underground, we're heading to the vibrant, chaotic, and utterly unique world of Coney Island. Now, Coney Island is an experience in itself, a sensory overload of sights, sounds, and smells. But we're here for something truly special, something that harks back to the golden age of American amusement, the Coney Island Circus Sideshow. Now, forget your preconceived notions about circus sideshows. This isn't your average elephant balancing act. The Coney Island Circus Sideshow is a celebration of the strange, the unusual, and the downright unbelievable. We're talking sword swallowers, fire breathers, contortionists, and more. You'll witness feats of human endurance, agility, and, let's be honest, pain tolerance that will leave you speechless. It's a spectacle that'll make you laugh, gasp, and maybe even squirm in your seat a little. But that's the beauty of it. It's a reminder that the world is full of surprises, and sometimes the most unexpected things can be the most entertaining. Plus, you'll be supporting a long tradition of American performance art. The Coney Island Circus Sideshow is like stepping into a time warp, a world where the impossible becomes possible, and where the line between reality and illusion blurs. You'll leave with a newfound appreciation for the human body and its capabilities, and maybe a few questions you're too afraid to ask the performers. All right, after a day of exploring the weird and wonderful, it's time to unwind. And what better way to do that than by stepping back in time to the Prohibition era? That's right, New York City is home to a surprising number of secret speakeasy bars hidden in plain sight, just waiting to be discovered. Now, finding these hidden gems is half the fun. You'll be looking for unmarked doors, secret passwords, and maybe even a hidden buzzer or two. But trust me, the hunt is worth it. Once you're inside, you'll be transported back to the Roaring '20s, a time of jazz, cocktails, and a healthy disregard for the law. Think dimly lit rooms, velvet booths, live jazz music, and bartenders who are practically alchemists, mixing up Prohibition-era cocktails with a modern twist. It's the perfect setting for a romantic night out, a celebration with friends, or just a unique experience you won't soon forget. Some of these speakeasies even require passwords for entry. You'll have to do your research, check their websites, maybe even solve a riddle or two. But that's all part of the charm. It's like being in on a secret, a member of an exclusive club. And once you're in, you'll be surrounded by people who appreciate the finer things in life: good drinks, good company, and a touch of mystery. Okay, this next one is a bit more on the contemplative side, a break from the sensory overload of the city. We're heading to Soho, a neighborhood known for its art galleries, trendy boutiques, and, apparently, a giant indoor earth sculpture. You heard that right, guys. We're talking about the Earth Room. Tucked away in a nondescript building, the Earth Room is exactly what it sounds like. A room filled with earth. 250 cubic yards of it, to be precise. Created by artist Walter de Maria back in 1977, the Earth Room is a minimalist masterpiece, a space that invites contemplation, reflection, and maybe a little bit of existential pondering. Now, I know what you're thinking. A room full of dirt? That's it? But trust me, there's something oddly captivating about standing in the presence of so much earth, especially in the middle of a concrete jungle like New York City. It's a reminder of the natural world, of the earth beneath our feet, something we often take for granted. The earthy aroma, the subtle variations in color and texture, the sheer scale of it all, it creates an atmosphere of tranquility, a sense of being grounded, literally. It's a welcome respite from the noise and chaos of the city, a space to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with something more primal. All right, for our final stop on this adventure through the unusual side of New York City, we're delving into the gritty, fascinating, and sometimes downright terrifying world of organized crime at the Museum of the American Gangster. Located above a former speakeasy, how fitting, this museum offers a glimpse into the underbelly of American history, the rise and fall of notorious gangsters, and the impact they had on society. You'll see artifacts from some of the most infamous mobsters in history, like Al Capone, John Gotti, and Lucky Luciano. We're talking Tommy guns, photographs, personal letters, and even a secret tunnel used during Prohibition. You'll learn about the inner workings of organized crime, the code of silence, the violence, and the corruption that gripped the nation for decades. It's a sobering reminder of a darker chapter in American history, but it's also a fascinating look at the psychology of power, greed, and the allure of the forbidden. Plus, the museum itself is pretty cool, with its hidden rooms, secret passages, and a palpable air of history. You'll hear stories of mob hits, bootlegging operations, and the constant struggle between gangsters and law enforcement. It's like stepping into a classic gangster film, but with real-life characters and consequences. So there you have it, guys, a glimpse into the weird, wonderful, and downright unusual side of New York City. From abandoned subway stations to secret speakeasies, from a room full of dirt to a museum dedicated to gangsters, New York City never ceases to amaze. I hope this video inspires you to look beyond the usual tourist traps and discover the hidden gems that make this city so unique. What did you think of these unusual attractions? Have you been to any of them? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're looking for more off-the-beaten-path adventures, check out my next video where we'll be exploring the hidden gems of another amazing city. Until then, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep embracing the weird.